Hi, I'm Muthukumar Virupin. I'm actually presenting on a few tools which I feel that could be used in teaching as part of the emerging technology course. This is my presentation. For me to even do this, I use the tool called Camtasia, which allows me to both take a video of myself, which is seen at the corner of the screen if I'm not mistaken, and also whatever I'm doing right now on the screen here. So the tool that I'm going to tell you on is Facebook. Most of you may know Facebook as like a socializing tool, as in the students would probably be coming to you telling you, hey, I tagged you, hey, I posted this, hey, something. But now as an educator, you would think differently because you would think of how you're going to empower yourself with this tool. So this is my homepage upon me logging on and so on and so forth. The bandwidth is actually pretty slow, but I think I have the page opened up. So this is something like how the login page will look like. The login page, or before you even can log in, you can type in your name over here, put in your details, so on and so forth, okay? So on and so forth, sign up. Upon signing up, they will send you an email, follow the links on the screen, and from that day onwards, you can log into Facebook from here itself. Just type in your email address, type in your approved password, and you log in. So the login page would look something like this. This is the home page. The home page is where, well, that's what it says, it's the home page. You go through everything that you need from here. This is the live feed, which allows you to see all the notes, photos, whatever people are doing. I've used this so far for socializing purposes. But now, as an educator, I'm thinking, how can I use it? So one of the things which I could use is to shout out. So shout out is not literally meaning I'm shouting out and posting an audio profile over there. But shout out literally means that whatever which I wrote over there on What's Your Mind comes out into a live feed onto this page. So just say I would like to say Emerging Technology by George George Simmons is pretty cool. So share. When I click on share, it goes into a live feed, and ta-da! This is something which I could use as a tool to share with my students. Like for instance, if I want to post up a certain like something which I want to post up, like midterm is coming up. I have a midterm this Saturday. I could tell them, hey, midterm is coming up. There's a certain venue, so on and so forth. Your students will know this only if and when you do add your students. So just say you have a student population of 30 students. You will need to add all your students by going to their profile, perhaps typing in your email or your name, going to their page and adding them. Upon adding them, they will be your friends. So, I mean, they are your students, but they are considered your friends in Facebook. So your friends will be seeing the exact homepage like this, except it will be filled with their friends instead. So Ida may not even be in their profile. So, but they will see this from me. This is me, so they will see, oh, emerging technology is pretty cool. So, okay. Then the next tool I'm going to show you is on posting notes. Posting notes actually is pretty easy. It's not really post-its, but you're writing a note, something like posting up something. I feel that this tool is one of the most powerful things which you can use in technology-wise teaching. So by posting notes, you can click on the notes beside here. This is your toolbar. Click on notes. There is a create button somewhere here, but I'm not too sure where exactly it is. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. It plays chip small with me. So when I've already pre-opened it because I thought that the bandwidth would be pretty slow. So sorry for the dings, my MSN is ringing. So this is writing a note. I have previously written this because I tried doing this once before. I wrote integration notes since I'm a calculus lecturer, so maybe I want to inform my students, hey, please do your exercises based on lecture notes. Sorry, let me just delete that. So please do your exercises based on the lecture notes. So what you can do is, I think it's kind of corrupted down here, but what you can do is, when it says here upload photo, you can upload any photo you want. Like for instance, your PowerPoint slides, you could convert them into a photo file, like .jpg, and upload them onto this note, upon which your students will be seeing them. Now, this note will come out in, remember just now the live feed, where we saw a live feed for myself, Ida May, so on and so forth, come out in all your students' page. But how are you going to specifically remind your students? Because your students are not all the time onto Facebook. You can actually specifically type in a tag. Tag is something where you literally go and tell them, hey, look at this. So right now, just say I want to type in my student, Vincent Ming. He is one of my most cheekiest students in class. So after I type in his name, see, he's on my list, and in this note he'll be tagged. So an email will be sent to his private email to tell him, hey, Mutu Kumar Virapan, me has already pasted up a note. Please go and see. So he will come to this page, he will get this reminder, and he'll say, uh-oh, this is due tomorrow and I haven't started it yet. So I feel that this tool is pretty powerful because you could share a lot of things right here. The next tool which I'm going to show you is in regards to photos. This is the home page. I don't actually have my profile with me. Let me just try and open it up. I previously opened up a few things, so trying to figure out where is what. So like, okay, this is my profile page. Remember just now the shout out? The shout out came out here. So what the students can also come here and write on my wall. Literally, they could write things on my wall like to say, "Sir, you're pretty cool" or something, you know. So on top of that, they could also like comment on certain things. Like maybe they said, "Midterm is coming up. Don't be late. Time told. Don't forget or be square." So they could comment on this saying, "Sir, I cannot make it" or something, and I would know. And like this was my previous student, Chin Ching Hui. He actually preferred, he wrote like for this. So I actually went to his page and I wrote something on his wall. So it increases interaction between your students. Again, this is their comfort zone. Try and play around in their comfort zone. And you could have a lot of information from your students, as in not like it's in dirt or anything, but you know, you could know your students even better than you knew them before. That will increase how you're going to teach in class in itself. So I feel Facebook could be used to both enhance your teaching and also yourself in person. The other thing which you could do is also another application is the Photos application, which is available here. You could create a photo album and you could upload your notes in JPEG format. The limitation so far is what I could see on Facebook is like writing notes, and in photo albums is so far you could only post up on as JPEGs only or PNGs. But the thing is, you can't really like post up PowerPoints and whatever files or whatever not. They don't really have file sharing available over here. So I feel that what I can do is, because Facebook is ever changing, this is actually one of the newer interfaces, that I could send them an email and tell them, hey, perhaps could you enhance something in regards to educators? Okay, and the last thing is in terms of privacy, because it's educators like myself, I'm using this as my social network. So what would happen, or how could I limit this? Could I limit this tool to my students? As in, they wouldn't know. Like yesterday, I went out on a night at a town with my friends, and they wouldn't know like what I'm up to, because you certainly would want to border with your students because you wouldn't want them to know everything, right? So I would go to the privacy settings and I would set the privacy in terms of who can see my profile, who can see what's on my wall, who can search for me, and what applications I allow people to see. So I could still maintain the student lecturer profile thing. So as to specifically write, like put them in a group, put all your students in a group, could go back to your home page, click on more, and you see all this list here. I have already segregated all my friends into different kinds of categories so that I could, like on my photos for instance, I could specifically say, hey, only my UCSI colleagues can see, but not my secondary school friends or my besties or something, you know? So different kinds of things you can use. But I feel that upon using this further, you definitely can use this for teaching, for sure. So that is my presentation on Facebook. Hope you enjoyed it. So thank you.